Let's get straight into the video. 7 ways to show your real personality to a woman so you can start getting the results and the success that you want, and you can start feeling good around women. And also how to take off your social mask. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, I'm not going to say subscribe because you don't know anything about me. You don't even know if you're going to get value from what I'm saying, and you don't know if you're going to enjoy the video. So watch the video first, have a listen, and then if you enjoy it and you like it, then subscribe. I'm not interested in fake subscribers or forcing people to subscribe. I like building real genuine relationships. For those of you that have been with me for a long time, I can't put it into words how much I appreciate the love, the support, the encouragement that you give me over the years. And I appreciate that you appreciate what I do for you with the value that I give, the honesty, the experience, the tips, all of the teachings. All right, so let's get straight into it. I've made a list just in case I forget, a piece of paper over there, so I may drift over here. Okay, tip number 1 or way number 1 or step number 1, it's all kind of the same things. I think it's so important is presentation. Before you go and say anything to a woman, or go on a first date, or go to an event, or if you want to do online dating, it's very important that you feel good about the way that you look and how you feel. So I'm going to give you the old school basics that I always use and they always work. For me, number 1 is always getting a haircut. You know, getting the hair the way that you want it. Because I know for me, I always have battles with my hair. It can even be really nice or it can be not so nice. So getting a haircut is not about, oh, I'm getting my haircut because I want to impress women and impress people. No, it's not really that. It's about making yourself feel good, so you appreciate yourself. Because if you don't appreciate yourself, who else is going to appreciate you, right? Other than your family and close friends and me. So get a haircut, right? That's the first part of presentation. The next part is wear smart clothes. Now, you don't have to wear a suit like me. I like wearing suits and shirts. I don't always wear these clothes. But whatever you wear looks smart. So as soon as a woman looks at you and meets you, you've already made a first good impression. Let's be honest here. I'm all about personality and authenticity and being honest. I'm not into any fake stuff. You guys know that about me. And if you don't know that, you've just found that out. But you can't get away from the fact that when someone doesn't know you, when you don't know someone, you're going to judge me when you first come on my video. You're going to make an instant impression about me, whether that's right or wrong, based on the way I look, how I dress, and of course, how I conduct myself and how I speak and carry myself. So get the fundamentals in place, make them tight, make them strong. Get a good look, cut your hair or groom your beard or grow your beard. Every man is different. You can't say every man should have short hair or bald or some of his hair or beard. Just the way that you feel good about yourself. Sort that out. So the clothes is important. Smart. You know, smart outfit. Whether you go jeans, whether you go shirt, even if you go casual. Clean, smart clothes is important. Women are going to judge you on this. They're very, very particular. Anyone growing up who had a mother, you'd know this by your mum, how meticulous our mums were, you know, telling us that we've got a stain on our shirt or we need to brush our teeth or we've got to dress better. So take pride in yourself. It gives you so much self-confidence before you've even said a word. Look good in what you're wearing, right? Second one is so important. I've said it in many videos, fitness regime. If you're not fit and you're not training and doing exercise regularly, you're not going to feel good about yourself. You're just not, and it's going to affect your ability to show your personality around women. It's going to make you so anxious. It's going to make you so stressed and fed up and self-conscious. So many ways you can do fitness. You can do bodybuilding, strength training. You can do boxing, martial arts, mixed martial arts, taekwondo, karate, any kind of physical training that you can get your aggression out and your negativity and get that positive relief. And it's been proven scientifically. When you work out, the brain, the body releases endorphins, it releases the good chemicals, the serotonin or serotonin, whatever the damn word is. All those good hormones are released. So when you work out regularly, all you're doing is releasing off positive emotions. So when you meet women, you're around them, you feel good, you're positive, you look better, you sound better, and it rubs off, they feel it. So that's really important. And again, it's not about just overly try and impress people. This is all about you making yourself happy and building your confidence up. So fitness is really important, and to see results, you've got to stick at it. You can't just work out once and then quit for 6 months. You've got to work out consistently for 6 months to see tangible results. Okay, the next one, which I guarantee you haven't thought about this, not many teachers online talk about this. Do good for other people. Do something that can benefit other people. It doesn't really matter what it is. The obvious thing that comes to most people's minds is doing charity. You don't have to do a charity. There's many ways in which you can be good to people. The main basis of being good to people is being kind and treating people with respect and being honest with people. So do that as much as you can, because that makes you feel good. That makes other people feel good. That builds a good relationship. Women are going to be more attracted to a man who is a good person, got a good heart, and doing good things for other people. Right, now we get into the social aspect, the personality parts. So this one is all about practicing. You have to practice. It's so important that you can push yourself in these social situations that you know they're going to be difficult. They are going to be difficult. My teaching is difficult. Life's difficult. It's not going to be easy, otherwise you wouldn't value it. We all wish it was easy, but it's not. So you've got to put yourself in these social situations with women, and you've got to do it. You've got to manually make a choice, make a decision. You've got to be your own leader and go on these dates and talk to women despite having social anxiety. I made it so far with my social anxiety, so there's no reason that you can't. So like I said in the last video, 7 ways to beat social anxiety. Change your mindset. Have a fearless mindset. Have a growth mindset. Have a mindset that is up for getting out of your comfort zone and getting comfortable, being uncomfortable. All these things that you've heard online, I've said them many times before. And that will build your confidence. Another thing that's really important, probably haven't heard this, I don't want you to get rejected by women, and neither do you. But you're probably going to have to get rejected quite a few times so you can get stronger, you can toughen up, you can not be so sensitive to rejection, and then you can go to another level of self-confidence. Not arrogance, not being egotistical, but true self-confidence, where you feel good about yourself, where you have earned it, you've developed it through experience. The key thing with the rejections is no one likes them, they do hurt. It's not allowing them to make you quit, because if you get rejected or you go into a situation with a woman and you get stifled and you get trapped in your head and you get self-conscious and you can't express your real emotions and feelings, and then you go home that night and you let that beat you and bother you and get you down, and you tell yourself that you're not good enough and women don't like you, then you're not going to succeed. So it's very, very important. The most important tip of all the tips I'm giving today, in order to show your personality to women and take your social mask off and show the good personality that your friends and family know you by and how you know yourself, then you have to embrace rejection. That's the biggest lesson I got for me, guys, that no one taught me. I didn't see it in any book. I didn't see it on YouTube in those days. I had to learn it the hard way. And I'm glad I did. Now I can help others. So what you do is when you get rejected, or you have a time where you feel really anxious and you don't feel like you performed in the way that you wanted to or you hoped to, you go away and you say to yourself, okay, what can I do better next time? How can I learn from the rejection? Now, how can I be better? How can I be more relaxed around women? How can I show my personality more? So you take that rejection, you take the lessons from the negative, and you use those lessons in the next date that you go on with a woman, or the next social interaction, or the next time you're at a social event, and you learn from your mistakes. That's what I done. I learned that I was trying too hard with women when I first started trying to improve. I was trying so hard to be liked. I was not dealing with the anxiety. I was allowing it to make me paralyzed and not to be able to express my real personality. So I had to learn the next time, breathe more, relax more, take your time, listen to the girl more. Don't try to impress, just relax, just go with the flow, see what happens. And then things started to improve. So that's what will happen for you. You'll start to see things improving. Okay, what's the next one? Next one is to find a hobby that you enjoy. It's very, very important Because when you've got a hobby that you enjoy and something that makes you happy and makes you feel good, that gives you confidence, and then you take that confidence in to your social interactions with women. Right, next bit, right? I think this is the most difficult bit for so many men, which is why I've titled this Taking Your Mask Off, Showing Your Personality. Opening up to people is not easy. It's not easy if you got bullied at school when you were younger. It's not easy if you had quite an abusive upbringing, or you were bullied, or you had a tough time with some of your parents, or school teachers were critical, or you got hurt when you were younger, or you got heartbroken in a relationship. Whatever negative things that were traumatic that happened to you that were not your fault, other people were nasty and unkind, it does make it, for most part, very hard for introverted, shy people, especially shy men who've got social anxiety, who are not naturally outgoing and who are very afraid of being rejected and judged. It's not easy just to open up and to trust someone, a person or a girl, in case your feelings get hurt. So you have to do this gradually. This is what I had to do, because it wasn't easy for me. It really wasn't. And I understand it's hard for you. So an important thing is very important, right? This may not make sense, but it is true. It's very important that you respect women. Why is it important to respect women? Well, one, why would you want to go about not respecting women and treating women in not a decent way? That's going to make you feel bad in the long run, and that's not the kind of person you want to be, right? You want to respect your mum and everything else. But it's also about respecting yourself, because if you're not respectful towards women for whatever reason, maybe you've got bad advice, or negative men are telling you you should be a certain way or act in an indecent way, which I don't agree on, it's just going to ruin your relationships. It's going to make your anxiety worse. It's going to destroy you, and you're not going to make other women feel good. So it's very important that you've got good values and respect women, because women are actually attracted to that. They actually respect that. These things are not always said today on social media, because people focus on the materialistic negative things and the fake things, unfortunately. But fortunately, through my discovery, the more respect I showed women, the more respect they showed me. And that's kind of a values that I live by with people in general. And that doesn't mean you're a weak person or you don't have boundaries. Respecting women and people is also having boundaries. Of course, you're not going to let women or men or people treat you bad. You're going to stop them from doing that, which is why building confidence and having a fitness regime and learning to some self-defense and treating people with respect is going to make you a stronger person, right? So that's really, really important. And it's also being patient in your social interactions, learning to relax despite being socially anxious. And that way you'll end up meeting a nice woman. And when you meet a nice woman and you've got that connection, you'll immediately be able to breathe more, let your guard down, and then you can completely take your mask off. So I am aware that all the things I gave you, they're all tools, they're all the complete honest truth of what really helped me to get success, and they're all ways in which you can gradually take your mask off, because I don't expect any of you just to take your mask off, metaphorically speaking. We all hide a bit when we're scared. We all try and protect ourselves and not show aspects of ourselves that we're insecure about. But over time, with the more self-confidence you build, the more you can gradually remove your mask. And especially one of the nicest compliments you'll ever get from a woman is, I feel really safe around you. I like being around you. I enjoy being. That's one of the best compliments you can ever get. What woman's really saying is she's attracted to you, she likes you and trusts you. So to win that type of trust over a woman, you've got to show your real personality. What's the point of being fake? What's the point of trying to be someone else? Or someone that you see on the internet? Everyone is unique. You're a unique individual. So you can't try and be me. You have to be you. And that takes time. That takes experience and practice. And if you follow all the ways in which I've just shared with you, you will get the results. And success tastes great, man. I realize that today. It's the best feeling when you've struggled at something and you've failed and you've been hurt and heartbroken and people have put you down, but you've not quit. You've worked on yourself and you've not allowed hatred or bitterness to take you over and treat other people like that, which is why I don't agree with any guys who treat women bad and advocate that. Not on this channel, we don't. I really appreciate women and I respect other people. At the same time, of course, there's going to be some women out there that are not good for you, and you won't attract that type of woman if you've got good boundaries, good values. You'll attract nice, decent women, and that's what happened to me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, drop me a comment in the box below. I really appreciate that you appreciate me. Any more questions, let me know. And remember, become fearless, because when you do, life becomes limitless.